Good morning, you all. Welcome to semester two. We are in week one of semester two, restarting things, reset. I hope you're ready. So let's go. So this week is a kind of introduction and transition week where we're going to do some reminders about what the semester is going to look like, and we're going to review some topics that we talked about last semester to get us ready for this new content. A little bit about myself again. My name is Miss Holly. I am a science teacher at Western. I also coach basketball. I'm from Indiana, but went to all of my college in Kentucky. I really like my cat. I like music, and I like sports. Again, you can call me Miss Holly, Coach Holly, and I look forward to working with you all. So remember, our expectations are to be safe, responsible, respectful, prepared, and here. And this looks a little bit different than in our actual class space. So when we're safe, we're on the sites that we're supposed to be on, making sure that we're not sharing private information. And anytime we're out and about in the world, so we can get back to school as quickly as possible, we're wearing a mask and social distancing. We're responsible in our digital classroom by completing work to the best of our ability, knowing your schedule and when to be where for live lessons and when things are due, using your resources, but asking questions and advocating for yourself when you don't know what's going on, limiting your distractions when you're working on your digital work, and always checking your sites and classrooms daily for updated information or new assignments. We're respectful in our digital classroom when we're in live lesson by staying mute unless you're raising your hand otherwise. Always using appropriate and on-task language, so either in the comment section or if you unmute yourself. And then always using the chat appropriately as well. You're prepared by making sure that your tech is always charged, getting any assignments that needed to be done beforehand done before you come, coming on time to meets, taking care of any other business, so going to the bathroom, getting a drink, having a snack, taking your dog out, trying to get those things taken care of before our 30-minute classes start. And then when we say be here, I mean, you're not laying in bed taking a nap. If you're working in your bed, that's fine, but make sure that you can be awake and focused on what we're doing. Participating in our Pear Deck and any other assignments or lessons that we're doing. It's not just about showing up for the live video to hear me and see me. We're doing stuff that you have to interact and engage with, okay? And trying to stay focused on class stuff. So making sure that your phone is flipped over and put over on the side so that you aren't just texting or looking and scrolling through social media. So speaking of our live lessons, I have 5 class periods: first, second, third, fifth, and sixth. You should be in one of those class periods. Take a look at this schedule. First, second, and third will meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fifth and sixth will meet on Wednesdays and Fridays. Your fourth period will meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, and your seventh period will be on Wednesdays and Fridays. You just need to make sure that you arrive by the 5-minute window, so at least about 5 minutes after the class technically starts. Make sure that you're in an appropriate space for you to work, whatever that might be. And if you choose to have your video on, just make sure that we don't see anything that you wouldn't want us to see. Okay. Make sure that you stay muted unless I ask you to do for something otherwise. And again, for us, it means being in our Pear Deck and ready to participate. Remember, we are going to be utilizing all kinds of different platforms because I want to change it up. I want to keep it engaging for you. This is an ed puzzle, and we're going to do a lot of ed puzzles every single week. You'll at least have one video, which is like this preview, and then we'll be using and working through some of these other things. The site is changing a little bit. It'll be less detailed. It'll more just be a preview of what each week is about. So if your parent is asking you what we're doing each week, this is a great place for you to go and take them to show them what's going on. It also, for you, can just help you see the big overview of what we're doing each week and where we have been and where we're going. The classroom is going to stay the same. The big tabs for you, the classwork tab, is where you see our assignments. They're going to be sorted by week. So week 1 will be up this week, then week 2, week 3, etc. On here in the banner. So when I talk about the banner, that's this kind of green area at the top of the page. That's where you'll see our period, and it always will have in the banner what time we meet. So if you ever forget, you can just look right there. It will have our meet link. So the link that you'll want to click on to go to our live lessons. Their second period, you guys have a different link that I'll always post in the stream. All right. And then the last thing is just general announcements and live lesson links. So every day before our live lesson, I will put the pair deck that you'll want to click on, as well as remind or add any other links that I need you guys to have open beforehand. What to expect, lessons occur on those Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Fridays. After lessons, assignments are posted. Now, something that's changing a little bit to help you not get so overwhelmed by having all of this stuff due Sunday at midnight. The due dates are going to be actually the date that the assignment gets posted. However, don't think that you have to have it done that day. I'm still allowing you to turn in work at any time of the day or night that works for you without any sort of deduction. So keep working at the pace that works for you, and don't get stressed if you don't have things done. But to help you kind of be able to just visualize what order you should be doing stuff, I'm changing the due dates a little bit. So you don't just have from all of your classes 60 assignments due on a Sunday, because that'd be a lot. Remember to always go in number order for the assignments. Make sure that you are turning in your work when you complete it. And remembering, if you attend a live lesson, then you do not have to watch the recorded lesson that will appear later that day on Edpuzzle. That recorded lesson, if you need to rewatch it because you're I wasn't focused, or if you just want to rewatch it, it is always available for you to do. But if you attend the live lesson, I compare the attendance of the live lesson with who marks what turned in on Google Classroom, and we'll give you your appropriate grade for that. And another big thing is self-advocate for yourself. So if you have questions, always you feel free to ask those, but realize the first thing that I'm going to respond if you say, I don't know what to do on something, is have you watched the lesson that goes with it? In our lessons, I'm going to work through each assignment and make sure that you know any tips or tricks or details on how to do it. So make sure that you always watch the lesson first before you're coming and asking me a question about an assignment. Okay. That's just a problem solving hack. This is kind of new. This is 2 weeks new. But remember, there is additional time if you are someone that really needs some one-on-one support from me. On Wednesdays and Fridays from 1 to 2, you can join for the NTI ELT Wish program. This is just what it is a Meet link where you'll be in a big room. You'll be brought to a big room with many teachers that are there to help and support. Then you'll let Mr. Rychek know what teacher you want to work with, and we'll go to a separate room and get some work done. This is for any of your classes, not just mine. Okay. Other ways to get support from me is there's multiple ways you can contact me. The easiest is by just leaving a private comment on Google Classroom, or by sending me a direct email. You can always ask questions in that ELT time. I kind of fell off the wagon with doing the weekly survey, but I will probably get that back out again, as well as I didn't do a great job of always checking the form for questions and concerns and problems. So I don't know if that'll stick around, because that's kind of hard for me to stay on top of. But nevertheless, my suggestion is just to always use Google Classroom or a direct email to really reach me if you need me. I say this every single week, but thank you guys for your patience, your flexibility, and your resiliency. This is not ideal. This is not what we're used to, but we're getting through it. You're doing it. So I hope that you are able to take the lessons and the challenges from this and carry this on to your adult life. So this week, like I said, it's kind of just a review of everything of what NTI is going to look like in my classroom. And then we're going to, at the end of the week, review ionic and covalent bonding to prepare us for this next unit that we're moving into, where we're talking about water. So your assignments this week, there are, I can't make that go way over there, but there are technically only 4 assignments. You have this preview. You have a survey where I want you guys to answer some questions about what worked for you in NTI, what didn't, what would you like to see more of? What did you not like? Those kinds of things. We'll have 2 short ed puzzles to review ionic bonding and covalent bonding. And then you'll notice that there's a bonus assignment right here. If the bonus assignment, if you upload something to your backpack and share a screenshot of that something being added to your backpack, I will give you some bonus points. So starting out the semester with bonus points is a great idea. Start off here. Don't nosedive right off the bat and have to dig yourself out of that hole. So start up here. Okay. Remember that the order in which you always do these assignments is the assignments will be posted after our live lessons. Where after live lesson 1, that's when assignment 2 will be posted. After live lesson 2, that's when the next 2 will be posted. All right. Always make sure to fill your tank and make sure that your tank is in a good place. You cannot give your best to your classwork, to your friends, to your family, unless your tank is full. So don't be ashamed or afraid to take that time to support yourself and take care of yourself. All right, here we go. Welcome to semester 2. Hopefully during semester 2, we will get to be back in person, face-to-face together, because I would love to meet all of you. So see you guys in class. Bye.